Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So it's coming out. Lakers players are reportedly frustrated with Darvin Ham's decision about their starting lineups and roles. And yes, frustration is going to creep in when you start losing games. But if you watch the entire season, the Lakers can't beat anybody that's good. Anyone formidable, they lose to. They only beat teams under 500, 500 and less. Most teams that are above 500, the Lakers lose. And what's the main issue? Defense. They can't stop anybody. They have a lot of players that are offensively minded, and they are not good at defense. They're good on one end, not good on the other. Austin Reeves can't guard anybody. D'Angelo Russell can't guard anybody. LeBron, guard in spurts. He's not consistent with guarding and playing defense. So when you have all these players who are not the greatest at defense or, they're not trying, then yes, you're going to lose games. Frustration is going to kick in. And now they are questioning Darvin Ham's lineups and roles. And this ain't looking good, man. I have yet to see this team beat a formidable team. A few weeks back, they beat the Clippers. Okay, so they got that win. They recently beat OKC. Most of the Lakers' wins came from teams below 500 or sub 500. All the good teams they lose to. Every time they play a team that's worth watching, they get destroyed. Every single time. And I don't know if this is Darvin Ham's coaching or the team is just not good enough. With all those acquisitions and all those players and pieces they have, it just looks like they're not good enough. I'm sure coaching is a part of it, but the other part is just a lot of these players, they're offensively minded. They're just not good at defense, like I said again. Because if you look at the games, they are giving up a lot of points. Per period, per quarter, they are giving up a lot of points. And if you're going to win games, you have to be able to stop people. You have to be able to hold teams to a certain amount of points. And if you can't do that, you're going to lose the games. So analyst Johan Buha have weighed in on the situation, suggesting that the new starting lineup makes little sense and must be changed before it's too late. So the current starting lineup is Anthony Davis, Jared Vanderbilt, Cam Reddish, Taurean Prince, and LeBron James. And I can see where that is a problem. You don't have a lot of offense. You might have defense, but you also need offense. You got to have a good balance, basically. And this team is more defensively minded, but that's a problem if you can't score. Even if you have a defensive team on the court, you need to score the basketball. Personally, I would take Vanderbilt out the lineup or Cam Reddish and inject Austin Reeves. I know he can't play any defense, but I would put Austin Reeves in the lineup or maybe D'Angelo Russell. For more offense, you need more offensive firepower because all these guys are defensively minded. The Lakers want Cam Reddish to focus on defense. Vanderbilt, he's a defensive player. AD, defense and offense. Taurean Prince, he's a 3-and-D guy. LeBron James, he plays defense here or there. But if you notice, it's a lot of defensive players on the court. And with that lineup, you're going to struggle. There's not enough offense on the court. So yes, he's going to have to make some adjustment to the lineup. But I could understand why he did that because they can't guard anybody. That's the reason why he have this defensive lineup in the first place. Because they can't guard anybody. They can't stop anybody. And he's trying to find a way, he's trying to figure out or find a lineup that works. Because once again, the shortcomings of D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves are the reason why Darvin Ham has a lineup like that out there. Because he's trying to find a lineup that could actually play some defense and give you some offense. But I would agree, this ain't it. You got to take out Vanderbilt or Cam Reddish. One of those two got to be substituted. If that was me, I would probably take out Cam Reddish and put in Austin Reeves. Or I would leave Cam Reddish in there, take out Vanderbilt and put in Austin Reeves or D'Angelo Russell. But you need to get more offense on the floor. You need a balance, basically. But this team haven't been good all year, all season. Just call it for what it is. They are a 500 team. They can't play good defense. And that's just what it is. And whenever they play teams that are young, like to run, they get destroyed. I'm surprised they destroyed OKC. That was surprising to see, to be honest. I thought that would have been an L, but They end up winning that game easily, and that was surprising. But usually they get destroyed, man. And Darvin Ham is trying to find a lineup, he's trying to find something at this point. And can you blame him? Even if you don't agree with the lineup or what he got on the court, the man is trying something because they keep getting destroyed, giving up a lot of points per quarter. With the current lineup that they have on the court, you can see the lack of spacing, and that's a big issue. There's not a lot of spacing because they have all these wings in there, and you need some kind of spacing. You have Vanderbilt, Cam Reddish, obviously you have Anthony Davis, so there's not a lot of spacing, which is a problem. So I could see where that's a problem, but like I said, Darvin Ham is just trying to find something. The man is reaching in a hat, trying to find something, and despite the struggles of the new lineup, Darvin Ham seems like, he's not trying to abandon or change, the current lineup. He's sticking with it. And like I said, who knows? We're going to see what happened with that situation, man. But this current Lakers squad, they are not winning any championship. I've been saying that last season, the year before that, and the year before that. LeBron is not winning any more championship in LA. The bubble chip was a lucky chip. He's not getting any more. I've been saying this. I don't care who they want to add to the team, change lineups, move pieces around. It doesn't matter. There are better teams out there. Denver exists, right? Denver is still here. The Suns right now, they are going through some things, but I believe they'll eventually figure things out. Comes playoff time, they have time. Even though they're struggling, but, give them some time. The Clippers, they're looking good if Kawhi could stay healthy and PG. I'm sorry, the Lakers are not winning any championships. It's the reality. I know it's the harsh reality, if you're a Laker fan, you don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. They are not winning any more championships. They will make the playoff, might win the first round, cool. Might make it to the second round if they get a favorable, matchup or lucky. Possibly, but they are not winning any championships. So LeBron could keep dreaming. It doesn't matter. His time came and went. That's just what it is. LeBron should be happy he got that bubble chip. And that was a situational chip. His time came and went. That's just what it is. Same thing with Kevin Durant. He's about to be 36. And this Phoenix Suns team is not winning any championship. Not right now. Looking like this. Oh, no way. They are not beating Denver. The Lakers have like 3 more games remaining on a 6-game stretch. They lost to the Timberwolves. They beat OKC. And they lost to the Celtics on Christmas. So they have 3 more games remaining. And they could possibly go 2-4 or 1-5. You never know. It's just tough, man. The West is tough. This team is just not good right now. They're not the best. They got to work on their defense. You got to be able to hold teams to a certain amount of points. If you're giving up almost 40 points in a quarter, you're not going to win many games like that. You're not. You're giving up too many points. They have too many players on the team that can't play defense, or they easily get exploited, And that's just the situation. Also, Darvin Ham's lineup, there's not a lot of spacing. So he got to figure out that situation. There's just a lot of issues, multiple issues they got to work on, man. And beyond all those issues, LeBron James, he's old. Anthony Davis is inconsistent. And they're not winning any championship. That's just the fact of the matter. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.